happen?
I'm on the list to be going to a different facility.
Arpane speaking with us on the phone, uncertain about her future. Any regrets with your vote?
None. Still supporting him.
While her family continues showing support for President Trump, hoping their mom comes home soon.
He said no regrets for voting for Trump while literally his kids are crying. His own wife doesn't even know what's going to happen in the future. So let me try to get an understanding of what a Trump supporter is kind of thinking throughout this entire process. Okay, like when it comes to the economy, and Trump told me, he promised me that he's going to bring inflation down. He's going to make grocery prices more affordable, gas prices more affordable, and make me a very rich, wealthy person. That's what he told me. But when he comes into office and starts playing these weird kind of tariff wars with countries that weren't even beefing with America, when he's doing all these weird decisions, turning on terrorists, turning them off, that's only made things more expensive. Especially if I own a business and rely on imports from these countries. They only made my life more horrible. But okay, you know what? That's just the cost of making America great. Like, you got to go through dark times to get to the other side. So I still support him, okay? Okay, got you. When it comes to fighting Israel's wars, when President Trump told me from day one he's not going to start any drama with these other countries. America first. We're going to ignore everybody else and focus home. But he decides to not only give Israel more money to assist in this genocide, he decided to bomb Iran on the behalf of Israel. No proof of them having any nuclear bombs or anything, just because Israel asked us. But you know what? I'm a Trump supporter. I am not very familiar with foreign affairs. So if our president had to drop 3 of these bombs, it was for a reason. I just have to believe in him and hope that he's making these decisions on the behalf of Americans here. So I'm still going to support him. That's just what you got to do, okay? When it comes to immigration, I voted for him to get the hardened criminals out of this country, the ones that are causing all this chaos, the ones that are just wreaking havoc in our city, the MS-13s and everyone alike. That's what I voted him for, is to get these illegal or even legal criminals out of the country. But at this time, he deports my wife who had done nothing wrong. She's not a criminal, and she's in the process of actually becoming a citizen. And he deports her. What do you think I should do then? Be mad or still support him? Well, when it comes to this story here, this guy called ICE on his own wife, which a lot of people are speculating because he's way too chill for this to be going on, or he believes that his wife it deserved to be deported, and Trump knows best. And if she's deported, well, she must have done something wrong. At this point, I have no idea why people still support Trump. And even when, as the young folks are saying, the leopards are eating my face, the roosters are coming home to roost. At some point, you have to take a look at what the damage is being done on your own life. And at some point, you have to say, hey, maybe this was a bad decision. But I don't know what it takes for these Trump supporters to have that wake up moment, that epiphany? I don't know. Let's take a listen.
Meanwhile, an Iranian woman detained by federal agents, she and her family, all supporters of President Trump. You see the MAGA hats. President Fox 11's Matthew Seedorf live for us in Diamond Bar. And Matthew, those Trump flags staying up tonight.
Yeah, those flags staying up. This family still supports Donald Trump despite their mom being detained.
Okay, even just with that, why? A lot of people are asking why. And I want to know why myself. Why would someone still support an administration after taking parts of their family away from them? Let's take a listen. Hopefully I get
the
something.
Final moments home for an Iranian woman detained by immigration agents.
Thank you.
A mother Monday going inside to say bye to her 4 kids.
She came and kissed the kids, and that was it. That's the last time I saw her.
A proud President Trump supporting family in Diamond Bar.
Election time was here. I had a full 3-4 flags out.
Even while their mom faces immigration questions. Has your opinion changed on this?
That's a good question. Somewhat it has, just because I'm going through it. I was very selfish before. But what I see right now is, okay, there's a reason for it.
Arthur Sahak.
Okay, no. Okay, time out. Wait a minute. I got to take my time with this. I got to process every statement because I can't understand, and I need to try. A lot of people be in my comments like, hey, you need to have an open mind. Okay, don't be that guy. Don't be so closed-minded. Try to understand the other side. This is me trying to understand this situation here. Trump said he's going after the hardened criminals. So unless he already taken care of all the hardened criminals, why? Why his wife? Let's take a listen.
Has your opinion changed on this?
That's a good question.
Somewhat, good question.
It has, just because I'm going through it. I was very selfish before. But what I see right now is, okay, there's a reason for it.
Arthur Sahakian's wife, Arpaneh, was born in Iran and moved to the United States when she was 3 as a refugee.
She cashed a check, I believe it was less than $200, and this is all where it started.
Then, about 15 years ago, her green card was revoked over a conviction related to theft.
It's all misdemeanor stuff.
Arthur says they've been going through the legal process towards regaining citizenship with check-ins every 6 months or so.
She just went in April, and they said, okay, you're fine, have a good day. We'll see you back in September or October.
So 15 years prior, she has some sort of incident to where she tried to cash a $200 check. Maybe it was a fake check or it bounced or whatever the situation is. $200. You're telling me $200 15 years later after doing her check-ins every 6 months, he said? Than this. So you're telling me $200 fake check or whatever the situation was is a hardened criminal. I'm just a little confused here.
Then last week, the United States bombed 3 nuclear sites in Iran, increasing tensions and concerns of Iranian sleeper cells retaliating in the U.S.
I'm very for of them seeing the Iranian nationals because of the sleeper cells. I understand that.
Federal sources tell Fox News that more than 130 Iranian nationals were detained in the U.S. this last week.
I think it will resolve a lot of issues because we will know exactly who's in here for what reasons. Even though I miss her dearly, but I think we could do a better job of you catch someone, you see they're national, and do a background real quick and see if they have ties to the community and ties to families over here, and let them go.
What do you think?
Sorry, I don't buy that, because that information or that sort of process should be done before you just barge into somebody's home and take them away. I mean, they found who she was, her address. I'm pretty sure they know a lot of information about her. What is this necessary? What happened to getting the information first and then making the arrest if needed. But it's backwards. We're making the arrest, and he's like, well, they'll kind of figure out to see if she's some sort of sleeper cell working on behalf of Iran. Maybe she's going to commit some crazy terror attack. What? Maybe find that information first and then do the arrest. But that'd be too much work. That'd be too hard, right? Got you. Okay.
It's going to happen.
I'm on the list to be going to a different facility.
Arpanay speaking with us on the phone, uncertain about her future. Any regrets with your vote?
None. Still supporting him.
While her family continues showing support for President Trump, hoping their mom comes home soon.
He said no regrets for voting for Trump while literally his kids are crying. His own wife doesn't even know what's going to happen in the future. This is crazy. So I have to believe either one, this is a cult type of ideology, and he's going to stick to his guns no matter what type of damage this does to his own life, or he called ICE on his own wife. One of the two. Maybe she wasn't cooking good. Maybe she wasn't cleaning or something. I don't know. So he was like, hey, I got a plan for this. Let me call ICE and say, hey, that $200 check was just the beginning. I think she's doing something. And I fear for America right now. So you guys need to come pick her up. That's the only two. Nothing else I buy.
Family continues showing support for President Trump, hoping their mom comes home soon.
Trump is not trying to do anything bad. We understand what he's doing, and he wants the best for the country.
So right now, it's unclear if and when that mom could return home. Reporting live tonight, Matthew Seedorf, Fox 11 News.
So the argument for getting rid of her would be what? That she's not in the country legally and she committed a crime?
Exactly. Basically, it sounds like she lost her green card about 15 years ago and since then has been fighting to get it back. So right now, she does not have that green card and is considered to be in the country illegally.
Yeah. Interesting. So this whole thing is a reminder that everybody has a different story and there's so many layers to it. And if you just talk in political slogans, it's not enough. You really have to listen to each and every person's story and try to make up individual decisions almost. All right, Matthew Seedorf, thank you for your report.
I don't get it. I don't understand. A lot of Trump supporters will say, hey, if you come here the correct way, we understand. And it sounded like she came here the correct way as a refugee, had a green card. But then one incident, one maybe mishaps, we don't know. Because if you're going to cash a fraudulent check, I mean, this is just me. But maybe I will make it worth it. $200 isn't worth it. $200,000, now we're talking. So I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. Maybe it was some mishap, okay? She's going through the process of trying to get her green card back. And Trump gets in and gets deported because she doesn't have the documentation as of right now. Who cares if she's still in the process, going to courts, going to these every 6 months check-ins? No. That doesn't matter. Maybe I'm just gonna be honest. I think it's because she's from Iran and they just want to show visually that they're taking all these brown people from these areas back to their own country. Doesn't matter the who, the where, the why, the ifs, the buts, the maybes. None of that matters. If we can show that we deported 200,000 Iranians, is that what they're called? Iranians back to their own country, then that looks good for their racist, bigoted base. Just the numbers. That's simple. So just in case if you guys don't know what a cult is a group of people with strong devotions to a person. idea, or belief system, often with extreme or unusual practices and strict control over members. I don't understand why this wouldn't be a cult. If you voted for something and is now destroying your life little by little, that should be anybody's wake-up call. But not a cult member. They don't care about that. Their allegiance is to the person or an idea. My voice kind of just jumped up there. That's a little weird. And the phrase, the chickens come home to roost, means that bad actions or decisions will eventually have negative consequences for the person who made them. Once again, I can't feel bad for these individuals. I'm almost, which is catering to the worst side of me, which I do know that. But at some point, what they hoped would happen to other people, the bad consequences and the bad actions that they wish Trump would enact on these other people, you know, the other ones, the bad ones, I hope every single thing they wished happened on them happens to them. ×2. I want those leopards to literally eat their face. And I hope they enjoy it. That's simple. But once again, guys, if you agree or disagree with anything I said in this video, let me know in the comments down below or hit that Discord button so me and you can have that one-on-one talk. And like always, let's have that conversation.
I've been wanting this shit forever. I've been in the field with whatever they throw at me. Brush it off, pick myself up, moving on to the better. Hey. Ain't no errors, baby, it's a new era. I wake up early feeling rich like I'm Kesha. I get to the paper, boy. Extra, extra.